Hi, today I'm going to look at the Shimano Stradic C3000 HG new reel. Well, it's not that new now. It must be out a year or so. Newish reel from Shimano. These new Stradics are proven very popular here in the UK, and I've got a few of them now, and they've just been fantastic. Here's the reel itself, which I'll show you in more detail in a minute. But just looking at a few of the specs. Gear ratio 6.0 to 1. It's got 9 kilos or 20 pounds of drag. The reel weighs 230 grams. It's got 6 stainless steel ball bearings plus 1 roller bearing, and it has a crank. It'll crank in 88 centimeters of line per turn of the handle. So ideal really for bass fishing and stuff like that is what I use it for. So here's the reel itself, nicely finished in silver and dark navy. I think it is like a dark navy, nearly black. It's it looks very much like the Saragossa style of reel, same kind of color schemes. This reel is made in Malaysia, and it feels silky smooth, really nice. This is a newish one. This is only maybe 2 or 3 months old, but it is super smooth. Nice handle on it there. It's very comfortable. This is the 3000 size, which is ideal for the bass fishing I do. Nice automatic bail if you like using it, which I don't. I just like to trip it by hand. Real solid construction. It just feels premium. Nice little bearing there for the line roller. Not much play in it. Just feels right. When you throw the bail over, you can see it clears the spool by quite a distance. The more standard reels of the previous Stradics, this was closer to the spool. I reckon this gives it better castability and less chance of snagging on the bail. Not that I've ever had that issue with any reel, but it's one of the new features they're trying to flog. But it seems to work. Gives plenty of clearance there, as you can see. The spool itself's got a line clip, which most Shimanos come with now. Handy little number there. There is no anti-reverse switch. It's not. I don't miss it at all. It's just not featured on this reel, and I think it's fine because obviously it's just a weak point for water to get into the reel. And getting onto that subject of water ingress and salt and sand and all sorts of rubbish, these reels are sealed. They have gaskets. The shaft is sealed on the rotor, and where the handle joins the body there's an O-ring gasket arrangement in there, so it doesn't mind getting splashed when you're running out on the boat or standing in the surf. It doesn't mind getting a soaking. Let's take this spool off and have a look. So let's have a look inside here. So we can see the construction here. I don't know how close I can get on the camera, but you see this black collar arrangement here underneath. Acts as a gasket, keeping any moisture and salt and crud out from the internals of the reel itself. Works pretty good. My reels get fairly drenched running out on the sib, and it just seems to keep the seawater out, which is ultimately what we all want from a reel, using it in the salt water environment. This is just a ratchet arrangement here, pretty standard. It's got a couple of spacers on there. I think this one's got 2 on at present to give good line lay. So yeah, not much else to say about that really. So here's the spool itself. That's into the drag washers there. Yeah, spool is a spool, isn't it? It's not much to talk about with that. No bearings in this one, obviously. It's just a standard spool. So I'll put it back together. Good loud clicker on it as well. Not overly loud, but just right. Waterproof drag there. Keep any water out. Crud. So yeah, so that's it really. It's just a cracking little reel, great value for money. I think they're about 130 quid, maybe 140 quid, something like that. I use them for saltwater fishing, and the ones I have 2 of these now, and they're as smooth as the day I got them. And they have been well splashed with seawater and no issues at all. Obviously I give them a good rinse when I get back the base, but they really are ideal for what I need around the UK. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new spinning reel, these Stradics are well worth a look. Check them out. Cheers.